Hi, my name is John Kolb with Suffering Outdoors. I want to do a quick gear review on the Sony Ax53. I bought this camera about 3 months ago. I've used it during turkey season. I got to mess around with it, just checking out different features. I'd like to give you a few reasons why I bought the camera, what I like about the camera, and most importantly, what I dislike about the camera. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my purchase. I got it for around $1,000, brand new. And it does very well. I haven't shot much in 4K. I pretty much do 1080, but the image quality is fantastic. I love some of the manual features, and overall I'm very happy with the purchase. One of the main reasons I got this camera was the manual focus ring. I like to get close-up shots of something and have it out of focus, and then slowly go into focus, or have the close-up object in focus and the background out of focus, and then slowly turn it and get the landscape in focus. I really like those shots. Also, it's supposed to have quite a lot of improved low light over the old model, the Ax53. So I'm going to jump right into it and go over some other features. As soon as I got out this box, the first thing I realized is it's quite a lot bigger than what I envisioned. I saw some other people reviews that it is a larger camera. It feels good though overall in your hand, and it's easy to use. I think the nice thing about it is it's easier to keep it steady. I had a real small camera that almost fit in the palm of your hand, and it was very difficult to zoom in or get any steady shots or moving shots. Where this does a great job of being able to hold on to it and control it. Also, I'm very impressed with the image stabilization system. I'll turn it on here and give you a look at the camera. The lens actually floats, so if you can see that. So if you have a little bump, or if you're moving or just shaking just a tiny little bit, the lens is actually going to move and adjust for those minor issues. Something else that was important to me was has a very nice wide LCD screen that you can see quite a bit, and then also it has the electronic viewfinder. So if you're shooting shots and it's a little bit too sunny, you can get the electronic viewfinder out and be able to find the what you're trying to shoot. This actually happened to me. I was taping a black bear just right about maybe 10 in the morning. It was real bright, and I was able to pull the electronic viewfinder out and get a better image where I was having a hard time seeing them in the LCD screen. So the three main reasons I decided to buy this camera over the Canon G40 is: one, you can do time lapse; two, you can control Sony's action cameras. So I thought that I could put one on my head, I could open this camera up, turn it on, and record and control that camera. And three, it shoots in 120 frames per second. Now, you're not going to do a lot of video, everyday stuff in 120 frames per second, but I really like the ability to slow something down quite a bit and get some real neat, smooth, slow motion video. So I'll show you some shots of that later as well as some time lapse, and then also the manual focus, and then how it connects to the Sony action camera. So I have my Sony action camera here, which I'm going to turn this on. This is the HDR AS50. I'll have a link to that underneath the video as well if you want to check that out on Amazon. I'm going to turn on the Ax53. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through the menu and connect it to the camera. It's quite easy. You just hit wireless. I'm going to make sure that the wireless is actually on this camera. Okay, it looks like it is. I'm going to do a multi-camera control. It's going to search for the action camera, and it pulls it up right there. I'll make sure you can see it. And it says it can't operate. Oh, there we go. It is up. So you can actually see the action camera is on the Ax53. Then you can go back and forth just between the Ax53 and the action camera. Then if you hit record, it's going to record both of those. You hit record, it's going to record both of those at the same time. Go back and forth. Action camera. Now the issue with this setup, which I didn't realize when I bought it, is, let's say you want to turn it off to save the power. Turn it off. Okay. I see a deer coming down the woods. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hit record. And it's no longer controlling the action camera. What you actually need to do is then turn it back on. Go back into the menu. Wireless. Multi-camera control. Let it connect. And it's on. As I mentioned, it shoots in 120 frames per second, so you can really slow it down like I have in this shot of the water. You can see how much slower it's going. It just is a real cool, smooth, slow motion effect. And I'm going to show you maybe throwing something up and down and kind of give you an idea of what you can do with slowing it down. It's a great camera for getting cool slow motion shots. I hope this video was helpful. If it is and you want to buy the camera, I have the link right down below in the description that you can click on to go to Amazon and make the purchase. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I will do my best to answer them.